Hey, I hope that's not too close. Okay, so for today we're gonna talk about new businesses, and I'm actually gonna do a whole series on starting new businesses. I've done several. The very most important thing to do when you're starting a new business is choose the name of the business. To choose the name, you need to have a clear idea of the service or product that your company will provide. Key strategies for getting a good name. You can do a panel. Fortunately, we have social media. So there's a couple ways you could do it. You could start a survey on Facebook. You could text everybody whose opinion you respect. I usually would recommend having a list of at least 5 names. Even if you don't like all of the names, just have the 5 names and have them choose from first to last which name they like the best. And I think that this is a really revealing situation because you force them to make a choice. If you come up to someone and you say, I have this idea, do you think it's a good idea? They're almost always going to say yes. But if you say, is this idea better than this idea, you can get an idea of how the ideas rank. This is a great strategy when you're starting a new business because you're actually starting a little bit of hype. You're starting to kind of promote the product in an indirect way. Getting as many people involved in your business as often as you can is always a good thing. The second most important thing in a new business, and this is where I think a lot of you are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. Let's talk about it in the comments. But the second most important thing is not the product, it's not the service, it's the logo. Now you get more mile per gallon with your logo than anything you do in a business, other than maybe the name. If you have a good logo, you can convey a stronger message with less time, less effort than having the best product or best service in the world. Because having those two things, having the best product, it takes a lot of work. Having the best service, it takes work. But having a great logo, well, it takes work, but there's an end to it. There's a point at which it becomes obtainable. I'm going to give you an example of what a company would do. Now, there's this great WordPress plugin company. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to down them, but it was 2 to 3 developers, and they were working more than full time for over 3 years on their product, and they hadn't yet chosen a logo. Now, these guys literally are worth at least $100,000 a year if they were to work at a job. So they've invested roughly $300,000 worth of work before spending $500 on a logo. That is a disproportionate allotment of funds in a business. If a business comes to me and says, I don't have a logo, either I turn them away and say, go get a logo, or I say, this is the first thing we need to do. We're not going any further. We're not going to move one more step until we have a logo set. Because when you're building a website, you have to have something called brand coherence. And if you don't have brand coherence, your whole site looks like crap. And nobody's going to trust you. Nobody's going to believe anything you say. Nobody's going to see you as an authority, even if you are, just because of the way the margins and the colors don't match in your site. And a logo is the foundation of a brand, visually. So if you don't have a logo, you don't have a brand. Okay, well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. It was a little bit more serious than my first one, and I hope that's all right with you. I said in my last video that if you comment on the video, you'll win a prize. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you either an Android or iPhone charger. So congratulations to Zach. I tagged you in the video. Just let me know your address via message, and I'll send you either an iPhone charger or an Android charger. And that's that. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it, and I know I enjoyed making it. I'll see you guys later.